looks like a different hammer. That's a blue hammer. I'm gonna go over there because that looks different than a normal hammer. That looks glowy and blue. So
Hi everyone, welcome back to my stream, trying to do my intro and get still rudely interrupted by my co-streamers, Malattack and Spud, and then you have your main pro tag, the flexing, the Warrior of Dawn, Rourke Summerson, played by Feckard. What's up? I figured that I would start us first off at the Silver Bazaar. We actually kind of need to come back here because we had this I Believe You Can Fly for quite a while.
Yeah.
And then if we look at our journal, we're actually starting to get into level 9 main story quest. It is best.
This morning when I was on, I was looking at that quest like, why did we never do this?
It's because it's always best to do main story quests and side quests at the same level rate. So just a quick recap. Let's see here. Description: you have collected 5 fine hammer beak tail feathers together with Oso's letters. See them delivered to Kikipu at the Silver Bazaar. And then we have way down the hole. Rumor has it that Weston, a merchant living in Stone's Throw, is recruiting able-bodied adventurers to practice team of prospectors. Speak to him at the Coffer and Coffin and volunteer your services. So we'll do that here eventually, but we need to kind of wrap some stuff up in the Silver Bazaar. I'm literally waiting for the parasite that is Glorious Pompadour. But I think I'm going to just have to leave him in the dust if he doesn't show up here pretty soon. Oh, there he is. He's doing a fate.
I'm not doing a fate. It just happened to be there.
Oh. Why? It's at 91%. Go finish that fate.
I don't know what it is.
No, come back. What are you doing? I was joking.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's actually fucking going back and forth.
If you want to go finish this 91, I was like, okay, what is it? I don't know. It's something.
It's like it's a world event. It pops up on a timer every so often.
Yeah. See?
Okay, well, I'm going to wait and read stuff out.
Yeah, you do that. I want to see if this mineral deposit has obsidian in it.
Okay. Kikipu. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor old folk off our land again? Go on, dear Rush. I'll not budge one step from this spot. So we're going to give him the letter to Kikipu. And then the feathers. Hammer beak tail feathers and a letter. Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kikipu, it's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade and sadly hasn't seen fit to take me to or through Silver Bazaar in some years. I've had it told the scum of Ul'dah have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in the horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kikipu. Spread my wings and soar, by the gods. This is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read in Hammerbeak Tail Feathers. Adult does realize he set the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswell can go bugger himself. I've no intention of stepping one ilm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Damn right. Oh, okay, we're going to talk to him again. Reasonable/doubt. So we're going to probably use the doubt emote for this. Kikipu of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You have a warm face for an adventurer, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say, if formidable lads as yourself just might as be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubt. What say you? Yay! And then Fa-Fa-Fa-Ono. Greasing their cogs. Fa-Fa-Ono has the look of a Lalafell dying to be asked if he has any work to offer. Hey there, Fred. I have a sure way into some easy gil Easy, Gil, if you're interested. It won't require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty coblins to gather 4 bottles of coblin grease and then deliver them to a herb by the name of Edlard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It could be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They're only for the success of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change it isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Brazier home for now, but I have no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever there is gold to be got. Alright,
Really,
well,
my doubt is just I point at them.
yeah, he's like, you fucker. I doubt your actions. Okay, well, I doubted him. Your ears working? I said piss off. Enough already. I'm leaving, but tell that bloody Kickapoo this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing! I don't know where all these guys are.
Another orange circle around here, so there's got to be another jackass.
Persistent little bastard, ain't ya? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell that Kickapoo this ain't over. Alright, get the fuck out of here. I gotta talk to your bitch-ass friend. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Bah, I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Ooh, he told me. And then he runs off like a bitch. Ah.
Is he in here?
Probably.
Oh yeah, 2 of them right here.
And then one... Oh, wait, no.
You with the stupid hair. You have stupid hair.
Danielle of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific material to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. He is old and lazy. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It's crafted by the goldsmith of Ishtame's Lapides. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnite. Such chunks can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth spirits drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. Coward. That's what he is. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Galphidrus. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the Brazier as always. And then we got the riled worker, who is a... looks like a dead Lalafell. You Silver Bazaar folk are annoying as all hells. I will give you that. Bugger this job and I'll have to find some peace and quiet. Okay. So, Mal, yeah, so you might think that the Lalafells are children, but they're not. They're just like the equivalency of dwarf or like halflings. So they're just really small. So everybody that we come to is most likely of adult age, and we have yet to ever see a child Lalafell.
Gotcha.
Are they gone then, all of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right, or trying to scare off honest folk from the home so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracks into manors and manses for wealthy Thanalin's wealthy. Thanalin's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar since the value of land is set to rise. Small wonder some opportunities trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. Silver Bazaar may not be what she is used to. More people leave now than come, and more shops close and open, but it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody Jigillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Okay, well, so because
for magnetite to be,
so because Spud disbands groups,
had to for the moment.
I guess I will just go and complete quests.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Magnetite's in weird ass places.
Alright, we're just gonna mash my second hot bar because we're gonna spin right round. Oh, I got hit by Shattered. Okay, there's 3. Oh, I don't have my shield throw yet.
I thought you had your shield throw, you just didn't have your shield.
No, I have my shield bash, which is my stun.
My stun is I kick you in the dick.
I doubt that, but sure. Let's go with that.
It is a kick. It is a kick.
It's an actual stun. It says
additional
effects stun.
Sweep.
Oh,
Yeah,
leg sweep. Okay.
Yeah.
You do know that's the equivalent of like low kick in Pokemon, right?
Yeah, but when he does it, because I'm the size that I am, it for a lot of characters it does look like he just kicks you in the dick.
Oh. I'd believe it.
Roundhouse kick to the dick. Ooh.
Yeah, roundhouse kick to the dick. A move not even Chuck fucking Norris.
That's not a. Somebody needs to tell Glorious Pompadour that because his quote unquote leg sweep is a fucking Spartan kick. It's a fucking Spartan kick.
It's more like sweeping them off their legs.
Yeah. I don't care if you got like this is Sparta energy. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, I'd be pretty stunned after that.
Okay, good. I didn't realize that I had to pick that up. I don't remember if I picked it up beforehand. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is a straight up midsection kick. That is a kick to the dick.
That's fine. No, the enemy has been slain. It is not still about. Do not tell me what to do. Okay. All right. Oh, gee, and why is my Iron Will off?
Yeah. Quests completed.
That should not have been turned off. I don't even know how that got turned off.
There's your grease.
Edlard, what is it? You can't see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few bottles of goblin grease right now. Well, you are in luck, Mr. Lard. Goblin grease. Fafano must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of Uldan Elite. But the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, then you'll see the structures start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even further to the heart of the Silver Bazaar but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I hear some last name Kickapoo holds the rights to the bulk of the land there, stubborn to a fault, that one a bloody thorn in the side. Yay. Huzzah. And then we're gonna run. I need to figure out where hard-boiled eggs are sold so I can get that 3% food XP. You can buy 99 hard-boiled eggs that have no decay timer.
Jesus.
Yeah. For 1 gold a piece. So, eat your heart out. Let's see. Galfridus, don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass bloody compass done broke on me.
Use them.
Well, when he says bloody compass done broke on me, I'll not be fishing this day, nor the next, more than like. Well, how about we give you some of this magnetic rock? Magnetite. Danielle asked that did he? And that, why is his name Danielle when it's... So Dad's to fix up the old compass and put back out to sea as he catch a nice haul of fat fish. I've a vessel what's barely seaworthy and scarce big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands to help with haul all bloody day at sea. Busting me arse gets me a few gill at best. God's days aren't what they were. Time was he could scarce count the ships what used to make berth here. Jeez, there weren't no empty coin purses or stomachs in all the bazaars. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow of wake of some monstrous trawler or signer. The old ways are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. Ain't no fisherman no more. No much of a father, I suppose. Just a broke man with a broken compass and broken dreams.
You should have done that in Boomhauer's voice. Man, I don't know about that. You there around now, man. There ain't no one there around. Father man in there down there.
Okay, cool. I get mittens from this dude. Wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin muggers who took them. Appreciate what you did, friend. Bring him to me. Magnetite, give it some more. Thought I did putting back out to sea and all, but even with me compass fixed, still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muggers a few weeks back, just north and east of here. Thieving bastards made off with all me lures, dozens all told. Must be felled some earth spirits to get them magnetite chunks, am I right? If so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back me lures. Suppose I
I'm
could
about
make...
to do that quest, so I'll just hang out right before it.
Cool. A couple of copper ones should serve now. Yep, for helping, but a broken life back together. Yep, we'll help you, old man. And then I'm just going to get Fafano real quick, just so I can get my boots. Something has Fafano of Silver Bazaar in a very agitated state.
It's 3 boxes right outside the door.
Oh, those goddamn haulers, who do they think they are? I paid good coin to. You're one of those task-seeking adventure types, are you not? Some wares I order from Uldon merchants, or but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside of the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring them in no further, lazy bastards said. Gate to the bazaar, still the bazaar. Order ain't said nothing about no home delivery. The gall. There are three pieces on. Would you go and bring them to me? Sweet. Did you do that one?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I got my boots. But yeah, they're just 3 boxes right outside the door.
Yeah. So, she is also old and lazy, apparently, to go out and get it.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah, why do it when you can just have some useless other guy do it? Just be like, here's a quest.
Like fact, if I shake the camera around where my character looks, my pompadour flops in the wind.
Nice. Let's see. Yes, yes, and yes. Excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contains garments from sun-silk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In Ulda, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though, so long as the garments bear a famous name. The souls of Silver Bazaar have no qualm with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows, but Gil is hard to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left to this bazaar are overly proud souls with underly developed tastes. Everyone clings to the glories of the golden past, yet none make effort to reshape the dismal present. I pray this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it. The sooner the better. Okay, need my leggings. Gotta always... Oop, not that guy. Oh, these are boots. Okay. Always update equipment as soon as you get some. Okay. Alright, we're running. Because I don't have my mounts.
I can have, like, a gear set thing where I could just be like, this is my equipment for mining.
Yep. So you press C.
Okay.
And then right next to your recommended gear, there is now a list. It looks like a piece of paper with a fold on top, or on the bottom. That is your gear set list. If you click that...
also save, like, your set as you switch between classes.
Yes.
Okay, so let me do...
So you press C.
And then put that on. And now... Boom. Mining. Yeah! Woo, because I'm getting tired of fucking switching back and forth. Alright, so. I'm ready when you are.
Where are the other people put down? Oh, they're probably inside.
Check out my leg sweep. It's just sweep them off their feet.
Oh, I dodged the bomb toss. I dodged the shockwave.
Well,
Okay. Alright, we slaughtered those goblins.
Oh, there's 2 more. There's witnesses.
Oh, wait. Oh, man. Okay.
Nope. See,
And I leveled.
actually, we're gonna let him live because he needs to warn the others. He needs to tell our story of glorious Pompadour and his little sidekick Rorik.
I have 2 different... What?
what?
I have 2 stuns.
Well, for a tank, that makes sense, though.
Okay.
Go for this. It ain't easy to ask, but all I'm asking all the same, friend. 2 copper lures to get me back out to sea and put me Danielle's heart at ease. I don't know how goblins have them, but okay. I'll be damned to me old copper lures. Never saw it leave these buttes again. Bloody hells, them goblins sure saw to banging them up. Bah! Ain't gonna be no catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be Nalds himself telling me to give up my sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out there somewheres. Maybe my compass will lead me to it. Born and bred here I was. Ain't never called no place else home. Times are changing though. Suppose I could sell off my land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the leather
Alright.
mitts. Thank you.
Hey, item level 8, finally. Kickapoo. Searching for someone to help her with...
These are just like fucking full-blown on boxing gloves, man.
Sure. Help her with the land prospects who have their sights set on the Silver Bazaar. Ooh, cutscene.
Ooh.
It's terrible, Rorik. Simple terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we are in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that? Kenrick. Who's Kenrick? Kenrick sounds like a guy's name. Hold on. Let me get a drink of water real quick.
Do you smell that, Kickapoo?
Damn it! I was going to do that one.
You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fulfill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave, but foolish. Oh, he's got the right mustache for it, too.
Oh, and he's got that douchey.
Yep.
Back for more, Kenrick. How many times must I say say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one ilm of this land fall into your hand. An ilm would be equivalent of an inch.
Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kickapoo, listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You've no hope in this. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings. And when I finish, I guarantee you will thank me for it.
You stupid, foolish man! You couldn't be more wrong.
Look at my mustache. Does my mustache tell me I'm wrong?
We may no longer boast of... Shut up. We may no longer boast of visitors or guild of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place, and I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking.
Stubborn
This
girl.
kid's-
No
This ain't your
matter.
kids' Final Fantasy.
The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I'd not think of taking them down, were I you. And this futile fight, Kickapoo. There are far more of us, and if you're truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you.
Ooh.
Rude.
Fucking rude?
Mustache man out!
Rorik,
Glorious.
glorious, please, the Brits of Seizure, you must tear them down and chase Kenrick from her here once and for all. Jeez, I can read.
Sure.
Yes, I can read. I hope I can read.
I don't
All right.
I wonder if I'll ever find that writ of seizure, it being only a small piece of paper and not at all glowing.
Shut up. Oh, that's why I have another one.
Oh, there's an enemy still about. What?
Oh, it might have been mine. I was killing it.
Oh,
It died. The low
I would punch you
blow.
in the old man dick.
The reason why I have two stunts is that one of my stunts has a GCD on it, but the other one does not.
The GCD is the global cooldowns. It's your abilities that they all cool down together when you use one of them.
I figured that.
Just figured I'd lay it out for you just in case.
That's my stun. Might even be above the dick. He might actually be just like trying to kick him in the face.
Depends on the opponent, I'd say.
Low
Yeah.
kick, and it hits him in the head.
Yeah, it's not really much of a low kick, really. I got one more.
Wait, you got one more?
Yeah, because you went over, or you started that first one, remember? And it was like, oh, there was still a hostile around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta grab it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Alright, I'll let you read it, because you got the voice. You set a
thought
precedence.
I thought you might be along. Pity, you are too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing a writ of seizure will be rubble within the hour.
Okay.
There you go. Have fun. The writs! What have you done? My mustache is not pleased. But that means my men know that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon. And with far more fearsome company.
I mean,
You-
in all fairness, could you just not have, like, had the guys come and say, it's that building, that building, and that building?
Yeah, pretty much. You've made an enemy for life, you fool! I won't be content simply to see the bazaar struck from the maps. No, I will not rest until its name, and very name, is wiped from every history book in Erosa.
Cool.
Mustache man out. Stage left.
And disappear off into the distance. Okay, I'm finally caught up with you guys. Wasn't hard.
Your turn.
So, Kenrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words, bloody paltry things, but we would like to thank you, Rorik, and Glorious. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me. You've saved who I am.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. She just like threatened to serve his junk to any person that he serves and deity. That's a way of with words.
Yeah. I see now that I'll have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm, but it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we'll and we'll stand with you.
Yo.
Yo. What do you? You got a thing going on with him.
That was me. Saw what you did for us, having Glorious here chase off Canrick and all, and Rourke too. It's true. There ain't much here worth fighting for, but it is home. God's damn it. God's damn it. Like that. And
Well, there's
I,
12
for
of
one-
them.
Yeah. I, for one, ain't ready to give up on it just yet. That was you.
Yeah, I had to click. This is home. And even that there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here together.
Right, boy.
Boy.
Wow, I had the weird sense of deja vu there. Oh my god.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And most of all, thank you, Rorik and Glorious. There are no more fine garments of gold spun and brocade here, no more bustling ports with ships full of cargo and fish, but the better days live in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us, our memories, our past, our history, that this is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us.
We taught you how to take down
Yeah.
posters.
I finally,
So
final favor to ask of you. This letter, I wonder if you would deliver it to Momodai for me when the next you visit Ulda. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she will be able to give you the reward I cannot. Korodai.
Momodai, Momomakasa.
Legend of Zelda. How's that spelled? Oh, so it's probably Momo D and not Momo Die, because it's I is AI.
Probably.
I'm following the rules of the CDI Zeldas, because you got to go to the land of Korodai.
Oh god.
Why are you even talking?
Wait, why am
about
I
the
even-
CDI Zeldas?
Because pronunciation, and screw running back to town. I'm teleporting.
I might do that, but there
Oh,
want to
you
see if there's
returned
any-
and not teleported.
Oh, well, I free teleported. I returned to the home.
Unfortunately, these grade 15s, I need the offhand tool, and I can't pick those.
All right, let's do this. Sprint.
Screw it. I guess I can do all the.
Yeah, you can do that. You could do that on your free time. So because both Spud and Malatak get off before me, they have the day off today. They were able to
You didn't?
play.
I work.
Okay, well you still got
I
off
didn't-
earlier than me.
I
Anyway.
played like 10, 20 minutes before you hopped on, and I was cutting down trees today.
Okay, whatever. Maybe I was wrong, but they're doing other things. Okay. I gotta. What's all this then? You've got something for me? Hello, Clarice. A letter. Now who would think to Kikipu? Haven't heard a word from that old gal in ages. How's that dear doing without her kidney? For I had it served with a fine canteen and fava beans. Let's see here. Ha-ha! That's Kikipu, all right. Time was I used to call her in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. This was back when it was still the busiest hub in the Thanaland, mind you. Old Kikipu and I used to stay up till dawn talking about, well, whatever girls do. Kickapoo's the very heart and soul of that place. Hell, it's even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her, and them good folk were nearly forced from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Guild to Gaboo Poop. The Silver Bazaar will be rallying back to its former glory for long. In any case, I think the 12 you were there to help them. Here, for you, on behalf of Kikipoo and the Bazaar. Yeah, we get a ring. A shit-tastic ring, but it's probably better than something. I
will forever put an indent in somebody's head with this ring.
Okay.
Who knows?
Well.
Maybe the ring will be the cause of someone's death. That one extra damage from the ring.
Actually, it's not as good as the ring that I have on.
You can wear 2 rings.
I know, but one gives me a bonus to vitality, but both of them give me defense. I guess I can go back more strength, but it doesn't give me any defense.
Okay, well, we're gonna be saving. We're gonna be saving equipment for as long as possible because we can use it. Once I start dabbling in the construction or crafting classes, I'll get into the synthesize and desynthesize situation stuff, but until then it's not really important. And Spud, don't worry about spirit bonds and materia gathering that way. It is kind of a dead, unreliable.
I didn't do it way back when.
Well, you had to do it way back when. That was like really the only good way
about doing it.
Okay, well now you really don't have to worry about it. All right.
Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
And nothing of value was lost this day.
Yep. So we're hopping back over to Central Fanalan.
Gonna go talk to Weiston.
Yeah, Weiston. All right, we gotta hoof it because we don't have burbs.
That's you again. You're Weiston, right?
No. We gotta go to the Coffin and Coffers.
The quest says to speak to Weiston.
Yeah, he's at the Coffin and Coffers. Or Coffers and Coffin, excuse me.
I'm saying you're voicing Weiston. I'm pretty sure you were the one who was voicing Weiston. Is what I was saying.
Oh, was I voicing Weiston?
Pretty sure you were.
Oh, was it Weiston? Was he the one guy we first saw, or was that Wyden or Weibel?
Weiston is some.
No, this is another dude.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Get into character.
Yeah. Come to join me? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. Huh, my dad owns a Fortune 500, but look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare. And so they've taken to following me around, and even when I tell them not to, it's really freaking annoying. You know what I mean, man? But with the overseeing the search, holy fuck. But what with the overseeing the search of the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? If that fails, use the Youngling Slayer 2000 newly built lightsaber.
I'm gonna go over to the gym and working my lats and my delts, my trads.
Starving child. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me.
Yes, person I've never met before. Take this. I'll take your
A cookie?
and run
Well, if
away.
Wyson really wants me to go home, then alright, but I want 2 next time. Brat.
There is some implications here that nobody's really seeing.
I like playing with Wyston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Have a cookie.
Or I bully you.
Wyson's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Oh, here we go. The child Lalafels. They are the exact same size.
How do you know?
I actually played a Lalafell before. But Weinstein always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Have a cookie.
Have a cookie.
Wow, a ginger cookie. I better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Well, yeah, it's a confectionery. Confectionaries have no soul.
Look, that's not the issue at hand.
Wyston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me. I want to eat it. But then again, I don't. Because then it'd be gone. Tell Wyston thanks. And tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. I can't wait to hear the playback of that. I hope in my mind I kind of want the male Lalafels to have as much of a do you guys ever seen any animations done by Meat Canyon?
No,
Yeah. No. Oh. It's terrifying what he does.
Oh, yeah, they're not great. They're great, but they can be the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, like sun was it Sunshine or Sunrise with the Teletubby ones? Yeah.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's it.
I've definitely seen some weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, once I'd seen the creepy pasta of Garfield,
Yeah.
then I knew there was places that I just couldn't ever return.
John.
There's places in the light that
It's
I can't
Monday.
I can never come back from.
Yep. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. I had to go to Cambodia for a Fortune 500 meeting, and then we bought out a small dictatorship. But not happier. Never enough food to go around when you're living in a mansion. No work to earn it. Because my dad bought all the businesses out, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. Because my dad bought out all the businesses. I remember thinking things could only get better, and yet, now after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that.
Just like my dad.
Just like my dad. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business, because I want to stick it to my old man, then I'll give my fellow refugees. And I feel like he just takes his puts his hand in a fist and pats his chest with it. Yeah. When he says, my fellow refugees, the work they're crying out for, and pay them fairly.
But fairly, I mean just enough so they don't bitch about it.
Yeah. The mining companies have proffered. Yeah, right. The mining companies have proffered from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris, they've gone complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity.
Big word for Chad. Hubris.
And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls. Daddy cut me off from the black card. We found her. We found the vein. Weiston, ye must come and see. All right. All right. Already? Amazing. We leave at once.
From Arnold to Chad.
You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. God. I love that. No, you stop that dance.
We are writing. Our canon is a lot different than the real canon.
Welcome to
We three rewrite fantasy.
yeah, welcome to Three Bastards Play.
More or less.
Yeah, this is the FSM lore run, the Feckard Spud Malatak lore run. I'm dead.
Ooh, that's high. Ooh, wow, you lived.
Oh yeah, I lived. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna chug a potion.
Can I? Okay, well that's half health. Okay, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Kill the Spriggans.
Spriggans!
Your death shall give me honor.
I cheated. I hugged the wall.
Yeah.
This is actually a class I really didn't play much before I stopped.
What, the rogue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a level or two in it, but that was about it.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
It's more Chad.
Oh wait, we'll have to leave the
level
party
single.
because this is solo.
Oh, fine.
We got it. I'll still read it though.
Well, yeah, you got to read it. All right.
Thal's ball son, a vein of oh, a vein of awe in the middle of a ruined bloody city. God's damned idiot. Oh shit! I clicked past it. He's probably like, fuck you. I'm evil.
What?
Meh.
What did he think was going to happen? That he'd strike it rich and get cozy with the order? Well, the masters of Uldar looked on. No one crosses the syndicate. Blah, 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 blah. Now you can go.
The syndicate? Ha! Finally, sunk in, it has it. Ah, well, look at this. Not all ye friends deserted ye, it seems. Lucky boy. now you won't have to die alone. I'm losing the Arnold. Doing these voices are
This will teach you for taking my cookies.
Hold on, I want to do this one. I want to do these ones.
All right, do it.
Okay. Jeez, fucking voice acting like really dries out the throat.
It does.
O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul that it may wake to life. You know what, Mal? Why don't you got the good Saturday Night Live Arnold impression going already.
That's spouting gibberish. Show yourself. Motherfucker.
Prepared to be rocked like a hurricane.
This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells. Does Lord Lorito mean to kill us too? I never got my cookie.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat this stone motherfucker with volcanic glass in a hunk of wood.
Punch it. If you'd stop moving, so I can continue to punch you.
Yeah. Save your stuns for when they do AoEs. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Yes, I will kill your clay golem. No!
Not Mr. Claby.
Impossible. Never has a golem been so sorely tested. There, I killed him.
Punch you in the dick. Gonna punch you in the dick. Wow, your little jump stomp did really nothing to me.
That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Oh, and then he's gone. Oh no! What? Where'd he go? Who is he? Will we find out? I don't know.
And he done. I just repeatedly punched him in the dick.
Shit. How did I do his voice?
Dad?
Dad?
Oh no, his or no,
Thancred.
the mysterious voice.
Yeah, damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Oh, something's happening. We're getting woozy. It must be the Aether. It's causing us to hallucinate, I guess, this time instead of pass out. Oh, but why are we seeing him? I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it!
Stop, okay, just stop.
I've oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I've never truly believed it until I met you two. Dearest desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it, bloody Amaja. What stirred him up to do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Yes. Are you coming, love? Oh my god.
What?
Forward Felly, You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you?
God.
Perish the thought. So tell me.
At the store so I can get some more smokes.
So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying?
Whoa, getting handsy with that other one.
Yeah.
He likes the tall one.
I also like the tall one. And the short one.
Reception's getting a little fuzzy. You gotta bang the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, different kind of bang. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, you take care of that one. We'll take care of the normal one.
At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dahlman's descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louisoix, will you know what to do? We need only trust in his judgment. I had to remember how to pronounce. I had to figure out. I forgot how to pronounce his name there for a second, but then I remembered it was French.
That's just dumb looking.
Truly a marvel of Shillarian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the aether.
Good job in touch 5.
Kind of bad when this guy's flashbacks are staticky and have shit reception. You should have upgraded from the basic package.
From the basic package.
He needs the deluxe channels.
Time to focus. More gallivanting about like before. Or no more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this.
By punching my hand, I signify this. Oh shit, we're getting Splinter Cell up in this bitch.
Yeah, fucking right. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan Tree, maybe? Or the Sultan Tree? Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. Ooh! Oh, what is this? Oh, Papa Shan? The Sultan Tree? Did we see in the past? Or merely something of the sort? Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? Fuck, I'm gonna do like half the fucking voices in this game.
Yeah, you keep choosing the big ones.
Shut up. It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere.
They're all staring at my pompadour.
Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolo Rito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me, I will tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces.
I don't want to trifle. I want to punch.
Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffins later. Until then, stay safe.
Why?
I shall accompany Wyston and his men. They need protection and I need more information. But where are my manners? I've yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar, in quotations, surveying the flow of Aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when we next meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell.
Like, dude, I saw your dream. I saw your flashback. I was there.
Did you? Or did you not? Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. No, you don't know me. You will once I earn my name on the Blood Sands.
Hey, you guys are finally out of it.
God damn it! I gotta get faster at that.
Now we get to speak with Wyston again.
I can do it. This is my torch to bear.
You just seem to choose all of the ones with the most style.
I want to do there's specific ones I want to do. I just unfortunately have also
Aha.
Riveting.
Alright, boys, let's take the high dive. Yump. Ow.
That hurt.
12s bless you, my friend. You risk life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was so fool to trust those men. Lolarito owns the Goddamn's brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard, and what of that monstrosity? Though those were his own men, it buggers belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not even be safe. If I don't disappear and you, goddamn it, if Lolarito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi.
God, I gotta find another gym too. Ugh.
Yeah, she's helped out countless adventurers in her time. Maybe she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolarito's spies may be watching. Alright, return. Yep, snip, yop, yip, yip, ma, yep, toy, ya, and then it gets sucked in a vortex of death.
That has to run all the way back.
I'll be there in a moment.
Huh. Where's Spud?
Still stuck in Chad, man. You're still stuck in Chad.
Yeah, and?
Gotta break it, dude. Gotta break that voice, man.
No, it's a... I will try, like, until I can, like... God,
Try using it without all the likes.
Only
like,
man.
and like, and then like...
Oh, bro.
Well, I did do that voice without all the likes and things.
Except for when you're talking normally, you're using so many likes.
Well, it's an issue. I'm getting better at my public speaking by doing this because I do tend to use a lot of placeholders, which would be like...
likes, and whatnots.
Yep. Yep, exactly. Okay, another little swig of water again. Settle down, Rorik. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins.
Shut up, you suck!
Wystin, on the other hand, is now a pariah, about as welcome around here as a rabid wolf, poor beggar. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolarito.
But there's somebody's outside my house.
Yeah. Chairman of the East Eldinard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even those blades know what was coming. It's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let those color your views of Ul'dah, Rorik. It's true that there are some who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk, just trying to make ends meet. You know, lots of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a mocked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Rorik, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Pataopa whenever you feel like staying. So that I may have your liver with a fine canteen and fava beans. And when you've got your appetite for canteen and fava beans for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild levy or two. We've had lots of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go. Speak with him if you're interested. Yay, guild levies. That's how we're gonna level up all our stuff. Except for our main classes. Yeah. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. Wait, what is this? Who's this? Oh, Eustace. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Eustace real quick. Give my voice a rest.
Oh. Yeah, that's a limite.
Rorik, the moment I said you would comment, take your wish to undertake one of the many guild levies or vehicles. Give venture guilds are means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills from battlecraft levies that requires the extermination of monsters or tradecraft, which is creation of goods. Task we term levy quests as many are varied in all nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon, speak with Totonowa. He will be happy to set your feet on the path of completing your first levy. Okay, we'll probably end up here pretty soon.
Alright, I just got back.
Okay. Go talk to Eustace and grab that quest while I read this.
Alright.
Okay. Look what the coral dragged in. Good to see you, Rorik. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, I've ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fella by the name of Dedenen who needs a hand and a foot and a spleen. I had a nice
Other
cookery.
body parts.
He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in western Thanalan, mind you, just across the bridge north of Scorpion's Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of the Chocobo Porter for the journey to Horizon, if you've the gil for that. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun, he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand as I put it in my cooking pot. For anybody who has yet to realize what I'm trying to do, it's Silence of the Lamb. Hannibal Lecter. Alright, minigun. Chocobo Porter. Well, Matt Traveler, might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? To Horizon.
Going to Horizon?
Yep.
Alright.
Boo 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 boo. Like to ride my chocobo, bo, bo, my chocobo, go, bo, chocobo, go, bo.
I'm thinking about the Metal Chocobo.
What's that?
The song, the Metal Chocobo.
Metal chocobo? Don't know it.
No. Final Fantasy is an RPG. It's the only RPG for me. That's basically one of the first lyrics.
Oh.
I remember there was like this animation way back in the aughts, I think.
The aughts?
Yeah, like 2004-ish, I think.
Yep.
So, did it.
Oh, you want to do this one? Go ahead.
I'm trying to think here. God, I'm drawing a blank for him. I could try it. Let me try. Yeah, take a drink of water here if I'm gonna go for that one. Go for the crazy taxi guy.
Crazy taxi.
Pretty much. Glorious and Rory Copperson. I am already said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Crazy Rising. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the ports of Vesper Bay to the west. Trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon ain't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running by about busy, they do. Even though I wish I had some chocobo legs in the place of my tiny little ones that I have. I'd even really like a car, maybe a yellow one with some black stripes right on it. And that's why I've asked Mama D to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself of some use. Guy completing things. I want new pants.
Well, then nah.
Just want to do it again. Talk to him.
Oh, that's right.
Just get that out of the way.
It just so happens that I've got a situation that must be resolved post-haste. And I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my last order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair. I've heard nothing since he departed for the Copper Bell mines days ago. Find that drunken stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. I might as well get this one. A profitable position for ya. This one you can have.
Greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate both. Tell me, what do you know what a pest is? It's a scale skin that looks like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. A creature are wont to petrify their fire with deathful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes of the serpent they're called, and I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of the beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see if you're well rewarded.
We punch them,
Okay.
their eyes pop out of their skull.
So this quest, we will actually be getting into what is called an eye icon. So every so often you will run into an enemy that has an ability that will put like a very detailed like flaming eye, like a Sauron type thing, over their head. So you actually have to physically like turn your character / camera away from the creature to avoid that attack.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's why yesterday we made the mention of, it's like you gotta actively like maneuver yourself like you do in Terra. You get stuff like that. Fafulpa, because you're aiding apprehending a thief. Most dire happenings are afoot, most grave. In Tetris, for trespass, some unprincipled knave has been filching Supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you're done, please return to my fellow brass braid, Chechezen. He'll know what to do. Note that these traps are being put to proper use. Oh God, we're putting bear traps down for this guy.
Pretty much.
Sweet. I'm game.
Who's this?
Yep. Tatanawa, I have a fine evening to you, adventurer. My name is Tatanawa, and I'm in charge of assigning local levy quests here at Horizon. You're welcome at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent. Allow me to set you your first task. It shall be a simple minute before I can permit you to undertake official duties. It is essential you prove yourself of sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the task outline and guild levies do you with a bit of... And then exit. Oh wait, I gotta accept it.
Yeah. Guess the bear traps are for right out front here.
Marvelous. A word of warning: when near death, pests are wont to flee to their kin. Slay the beast quickly, so you become meal for its meal. Okay, so we gotta actually initiate that guild levy. Where is that?
We set up the traps, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't want you to like be running off in the other direction or anything.
Yeah, it's just right out front here. Yeah, I set up 4 giant bear traps. It's like Ark all over again. Why is
You
there...
set those traps for Fulupa. Have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who. Thoughts, balls, and an upset. Are those my legs trapped in front of the gate? Chocobo Trader Show could step right into that and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you're following orders. It's Fulupa, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows a man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Yeah, see? Bear traps.
Question. Why do I see red quests that are like 50s, 35s, and 15s? Like,
yes.
Or why am I? Or even though I'm nowhere near some of those levels, why are they just like appearing on the map?
A lot of those are going to be like newer quests or like.
Let's do the levies. Let's do the levy because that'll that should give us the Eyes of the Serpent. And the levy is over this way. Yeah, I don't know best way to say that. Like why you actually see it. It's just it's there in the game. You just can't access it yet because you're not either high enough level or have yet to do a chain.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody close by. Okay, I'm gonna initiate. Okay. Difficulty recommend level +4.
Well, targeting. Well then. Sure.
No.
Whatever. Oh shit! I saw the chest.
All right, everybody be Oh wait, we can't get that chest unless if we were in the levy. So
yeah,
we had to get that first.
All right. So now what?
Because we gotta run over
Gotta
to
go back.
yeah. Did that send you to Horizon, or did that send you to Vesper Bay?
With Horizon.
Okay. But of course, you triumphed. Here's your well-earned reward. A bonus has been awarded for based on difficulty. So if you are able to get the plus, or able to move the slider, always move it to as high as it can go, because you get bonus XP based on the difficulty. And then because we completed it so fast, we get a speed of completion bonus. So we would normally get 1,368 experience and 124 gil. With the completion bonus, we get an extra 1,466 XP and an extra 67 gold.
Very nice.
Give yourself a prize. There's no reason to deny you our official levies, and industrious individuals like yourself can earn a great deal of coin here in the Horizon. And then we get the... Oh, jeez. What more do you need? Oh, okay. Let's quickly grab this. We get Guild Heist now. While I heartily encourage you to partake of my guild levies, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you may also consider joining a guild heist. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. I will inform her of your success against the pests so that there are no doubt as to your abilities. And then we just go over here. You needn't say a word, adventure. I could hear Tantua quite well from here. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just exactly what a guild heist entails, more than a simple levy quest. But not quite as a realm-shaking as a grain company outing. Guild Heist will test your abilities to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be able to help maintain the safety of Eorzea and the well-being of her citizens. If what I describe appeals to you, pray speak to me again and join a Guild Heist. So Guild Heists are equivalent, are basically like raid / dungeon lights.
Okay.
So if you press U, the U key, it pulls up your duty finder, which is what you use for like queuing up for dungeons and dailies and whatnot. Can we? Oh, only the party leader can queue us up for a guild heist. Do you think you want to do that?
I can. Are you wanting to do one?
Yes, because I want to show Mal exactly what goes on.
Give me a sec.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Let's see. The hell with that?
You're in your small clothes.
There we go.
And commence. Because we get instant queues as we have a tank and a healer.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to switch real quick.
Oh, and we get a limit break. Lovely.
God, I feel for a lot.
Okay, alright. So yeah, these are just like literally dungeon lights. So there's just gonna be a... Okay. Yep. So then we're just gonna keep aggro by spinning to win. And then player commendations. Why is that off? How did that get turned off?
What?
My fucking tank stance. Oh, I can't actually accommodate any of you guys because we're in a party.
Yep.
Alright, so you talk to the battle warning. Ha ha ha. Find display for a first timer. Here's your well-earned coin. I've tossed in a little something extra sweet and deal so that you might consider coming back. Bonus reward for adding to your reward for completing the heist as a gladiator for the first time. An additional bonus has been added for your party completing the operation without suffering a single KO. We get a fuck ton of XP and money from that. I got it. You got what?
The commendation.
Well, yeah, because you're the healer.
Well, you're the tank.
Yeah, it was a 50-50 chance. And I am salty about it. Okay, he has 2 eyes. Why did we not get 2 of them? I call bullshittery. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's the eye. Did you see that?
Yep.
Yeah, so if you stare at them, it will actually hurt you once the skill commences. But if you turn away, it'll actually have no effect. Alright, back to Horizon. This is it's definitely another way for enemies to like engage the player, so you're not just like mashing buttons. I mean, oh jeez, don't get me wrong.
There.
Yeah, I know. I clearing notifications off my phone. Yeah, keeps the players engaged. That's 4 eyes of the serpent. I want slay as many peasants as it takes to procure them. Okay, so he's just. Here's your bullshit. The eyes, my thanks, adventure. What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Why, sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemic concoction, they transcend into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to catch a handsome price in Gurdania. Pastes also aren't found in the Black Shard, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. Do I already have a level 8 wristband? What is... Okay, hold on. What is my wristband? Level 5. Okay, so we're going to get the level 8 wristband regardless because it has a higher item level, which is always good to continue increasing. Because at some point, we will need to actually have specific item levels to even queue up for, like, dungeons.
Yeah.
Over to... Yeah. Well... you need to have at least item level 15 to do the first dungeon, I think. Which means you just gotta have level 15 equipment. Alright, Drunken Stag.
You need to be level 15.
Yep. What do you want? Dedenon's product? Yes, here's your fucking note, you goddamn. He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Okay, we'll get the boots on. Because it has the fur. Boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur.
Yep.
Everybody's looking at her.
Okay, get Tord Whisper. Tord has lost his mining tools. Adventure, please a moment if you would. Do you mean to go into the mines? I fled for my life when the goblins came and now only realized I left my tools behind. Please, you must retrieve them for me. My sharpened pickaxe, old hammer, and heavy sledgehammer. Without them, my life is as good as over. You can literally buy them for like 20 gold.
Good life's over, man.
Yeah,
Drunken Stag. He also has a pickaxe on him.
Yeah. Drunken Stag, give it to me raw. Drunken Stag needs someone to retrieve the raw Nashashite he dropped outside the mine. The product you heard Dedenin going on about is a valued gemstone known as raw Nashashite. I managed to dig up a good amount just before the mines were closed off. Actually, packed it up and hauled it out, even but that with them 12 damned goblins came along, not like any goblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mine, so they ignored the beast. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Nashashite? Yes, we can do that. Bad spot.
His pickaxe is on his back.
Yeah, but it's not his good. It's not his good pickaxe.
But I already found it.
Oop.
Did I get knocked out?
Yeah, you died.
Hold on a sec.
Yep. Hold on, give him a minute.
Which is weird because I just used I just triggered the second ability to instantly restore my own HP, and
I did way
nothing
too much
happened.
damage then. That it didn't even matter.
There it is. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, come on, you're just casting revive.
I know, right? Where the hell is it now? Did I not put it on my hotline? Swift cast. Oh my god, I didn't put it on my... Hold on. Jesus.
No, just slow cast that, man.
No, it wasn't on my freaking hotbar.
Oh, Resurrection?
Raise.
Oh, Raise, I mean. Sorry, Resurrection's the summoner one.
But yeah, it wasn't there for some reason. It's really weird.
That is really weird.
Alright, well now let me drink a potion.
Okay, did you guys get credit for that? No?
Yeah, I got something. I gotta find a hammer and a sledgehammer. Hammer's over there. I don't know where the sledgehammer is. There's the heavy sledge.
Oh, I don't have that one. I don't have the Harvest Dance.
Nope. That's
Yet.
down ya.
I will eventually get it. Did you... Oh, that
I've got
nothing nothing attacked you?
No.
Weird. Alright, Torrid Whisper. Please find my sharpen... Oh, okay. Hand over. God's bless you found them. Oh, my beauties. I thought I'd lost you forever. Mining's all I've ever done, and it's all I know. With Copperbell, what is now? It's time to move on elsewhere, but with the 1-2s, I just couldn't. Can't think enough, friend. You've been done more than you can ever know. I leveled. Trunks, how'd you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashashite? I'm probably saying that name wrong. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most, they say. The green is the same as the eyes of Nashashah ul Nasha, who once ruled a sultana. Those should say, deadening from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. Bam. Bam. Gotta put on my new helmet. Bam.
Record.
What?
Are you like looking to play cricket or something? What's with that weapon?
What, my,
Beat stick?
Makuharito?
Looks like you're about to play cricket.
It's the Aztec weapon where it's just a bunch of obsidian, sharpened obsidian, stuffed into essentially a paddle.
Huh. Hello.
Okay. So you'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I just know how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midge have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you would find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. They've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufulpa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Alright, we gotta go kill mosquitoes. Essentially. Like some weird gnat mosquito thing. Oh, hey, there's one up there. I'll kill it. Oh, can't get to that. Can't get it from here. So we'll go over here. We'll go to this one. I'll kill it. Stab. And slash.
Punch. And punch. And punch.
I wish I had my... Okay, and then there's two over here. I'm gonna...
Apparently we completed a fate.
Yeah.
We were just in an
killing a lot
area.
of those. Well, I was also killing a bunch of them.
All right.
Oh, you were?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go report to Falupa.
So what does completing a fate do?
Money
Well, it's-
and experience. Basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like one of the ways that you're gonna like level up an alternate class is by doing fates. Basically, you do like a little task in this timed event area, and you get bonus experience for it.
Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midge? You know my sincerest thanks. The brass blade have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon Line? If so, there's much more you can do to help. Cool. New. Great.
Great.
Still dumb looking.
Okay, I'm gonna...
He has
good.
still more quests. I guess there is another one over here we can do.
Looking for a task to fill your evening adventure? I may have just a thing. If you're feeling squeamish, here's a job and you need to draw 4 bottles of worth of blood from the mongrels from that roam to the south here. Once you have enough, take the file, look at the brass blade by the name of Nanazel. You find him somewhere along the road out of Horizon, bemoaning his terrible fortune. No, happy hunting. Okay. And then we go talk to Fafalupa. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have ascertained the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Lofrick is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. He's probably waiting for his next, like, chess move. And so I fear that a courier may have yet met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to a central Thanalan or the brass blade that patrolled the roads between here and Storm Crossing would have seen something, but if she made it as far as Black Brush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. Should she focus search on the road by to Black Brush Station in Central Thanalan, Fleck, you'll find her quickly. Okay. Okay, cool. So we'll be actually heading back to that area, but we first got to deal with the scent of mongrels.
Punch him in the face.
Ellie.
Gonna punch him in the face.
Where are you going? This way.
Oh, the mongrel's right here.
Yeah, there's mongrels right over there too.
Yeah, we'll get enough. There we go. Oh, cool. He's right where we need to be, too. Here, we should quickly just do this.
Yep.
I mean, why not? We're already, like, right here. Did we do it? Hey, we did it. Fate rewards.
Fate rewards.
Copy pastes.
Someone's got magic type armor.
Yep.
I mean, some mysterious sound out of nowhere.
Nice save.
But never know the difference. No, not though.
What do you want with me then? Here's your mongrel blood. Is this mongrel blood? Thank the gods. Now we can finally head back to Horizon. Mongrels are the natural enemy of most other predators you see. Throw their thick blood into a fire, and the resulting stench will send beastkin fleeing for moms around. Moms are essentially the equivalent of miles. Makes light work of our patrols. As long as we have a steady supply of nasty stuff, and I'll wager you can guess which brass blades picked the short straw to kill mongrels this time around. But thanks to you, I'm off to enjoy a hot meal and a tankard. May Thal's golden halls await you in the afterlife. Alright, cool. Okay. Ooh, if we hurry, we might be able to do this fate too. And just... It's got 8%. Level sync.
All the
Your
fate.
6 or more levels recommended. Use level sync.
Yeah. Jeez, these dinosaurs. Ooh. Might need to turn my light on here. It's getting really dark in my area. I don't have enough RGB light in my room. I don't even have any. I just thought it was funny to say. Because I've seen some streamers.
So weird thing to say.
Have you not seen the MLG Pro streamers and how much RGB lights that they have out there?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Does it really help?
no. Well, you get some more consistent lighting, I guess, and it looks cool. Huh? A letter? Yeah, I've got Felupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured legs first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Felupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take the rest of the way? Lost Hope just passed Blackbush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Fine. We're not even going to get a full pay.
I like the fact that I can click on him, slap him, and my character like will like bend down to his level and slap him.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Rogues don't really get a whole lot of combat skills, do they?
Who?
Rogues.
No. Well, most people don't. Like, literally, my last combat skill that I got was a non GCD stun. My next one is me throwing my shield. Literally, in one more level, I get to throw my shield. Leo Frick, just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Here's your letter. Philippa sent you all this way because of a late letter? Huh, the boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brassways don't give a Corin's ass about the cell, but no one in Uldad does. All here have been forsaken, adventure, the refugees are protectors, and you will be too if you've seen associated with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, hey, I got my my provoke ability. But I thought I got my... Oh, you know what? How much you want to bet that the action for Shield Lob, I probably gotta do my
The 15 quest for it.
my 15 quests for it.
Yep.
Alright, fringe benefits. Thank the gods you're here, adventure, you must help us. The other day I spied bandits from the Quivering Mints selling gemstones to smugglers, and not just any stones, raw nashicite. With that kind of wealth, they could purchase finer arms than the Sultan swore, and after that, they'd surely seek revenge on the people of Lost Hope for defying them in the past. They'd slaughter Lorik, Lofric, and anyone else who fought back, and then they would have their way with me and the other women. Spare us the horrible fate, adventure. I beg you, steal the nashicite from the Quivering Mints and bring it to me.
I got
Blavis. You look as if you put a few beasts down in your day. Would you mind putting down a few more? A friend of mine has been taken ill, and so we must have Gigatoad secretions from the liver of a toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials would suffice. You can find the nasty creatures in the unholy air. Do me this favor. I beg you, my friend will die without treatment, please.
Gonna go lick some toads, dude.
Please.
Let's see. Hamund.
Leo Frick has also one here too.
Yep, I seen. I'll be grabbing the main story quest last. Don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for a miner down in Sluckwood G. Rumor is a man named Branger at the Blackbush Station looking to take on miners. I'd see it myself. My wife's been taken ill and needs tending to. If you'd be so kind as to take my application to this Branger fellow, I'd be in your debt. Okay, so we just gotta go talk to the dude. And then Lofrick. Here's a request. I thought I told you to get out of here. Looking for a chance to do some good. I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventures. A lot of you find there's listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quivering Mints at the ridge of the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Ulen's Quivering, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them what little they have. Myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or the allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Alright, we're gonna go kill a warlord.
Oh, okay. Hey, there's a fate that spawned right here.
No, I don't want to do it.
Fine.
Oh, we gotta go to the clutch? Okay, well, we're gonna stop at Blackbush Station. Get that taken care of, because we can just hand it in.
Fine.
Say your business quick, like, I'm busy. Here you go. Another minor looking fork is it. Let's see. Everything looks to be in order. All right, I'll go ahead and add him to the list. These wretches are bloody, 12 cent. They break their backs for next to nothing, and when they're washed up, there's always another to take their spot. The poor fools dig up hells worth more than they'll see in their whole lifetimes. Zeros can be a right cool place at times, but ain't one to change what ain't broke. God, you're a right old bastard, ain't ya? Okay, what was that? It's this guy.
Was there another quest in there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we get to now go into the clutch.
Sounds pretty clutch.
I think this is where the ants will be.
The ants are more northish, I believe. No, they're in the clutch, ain't they? No, they're in the north. They're in the Black Brush because that's where the dungeon is.
Okay.
And the dungeon is the anthill, more or less.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, they're up top. Okay, we don't want to be in here.
Someone's a scrub.
Why is my iron will keep on? Why is it?
Does it have a duration?
No, it's a trigger.
Weird.
Effect ends on reuse. Here we go. Ant, kill it. Jeez. Ah. Difficulty rank unlocked.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
For your hunting log.
Oh. Why? What? Hold on. Something's not right.
10 to 20 should be unlocked now.
Oh my god. Are you fucking serious?
What?
I think my keyboard died.
No.
Just give me one hot second. God, this thing does not have a long battery life.
That's... Oh, you got... Okay.
Yeah, it's a wireless keyboard.
I was like, who the fuck uses that?
Alright, more cactar. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. Leroy Jenkins.
Libro light changing?
Yep. You heard me right.
I wonder if I heard you at all.
Hey,
Yay.
glorious! Finally joined us at the level 15 club.
Yeah, somehow you just edged me out just a little bit.
Well, he's got earrings that give him additional experience.
Yep. What it?
20% experience? Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Yep, and it's 20% of experience on all content that puts me at less than level 30.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that doesn't sound right. Sorry, 30% more experience when level 70 and below.
Yeah.
So if I queue for a dungeon that puts me under level 70, I can put those earrings on and get 30% more experience. It is amazing.
So that's how that works. Don't mind me, I was just testing out a set of skill. I just got that bloodbath skill and I wanted to see how it actually worked.
That's actually good sustain, in my honest opinion.
IMHO.
Baron von Quiveren III, Esquire. Am I the only one fighting this dude? Where is everybody?
Yeah, we were back there killing everything else because you just ran ahead.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I was
fine.
being constantly attacked by something else.
Well, why were you being constantly... Well, you wouldn't be constantly attacked by everything else
if
if
you
you...
and take aggro from the Rangers.
You left the two attendants.
Fine.
Mr. Tank.
I didn't know that they were attacking people.
What do attendants do?
I thought they were their own aggro.
All right.
Did I? Oh, I didn't get that guy.
Well, I mean, don't forget that we're in the group, and so that way we pull more things that are around us.
Yeah,
Not just one.
I didn't. I pulled like 4, so I thought they were a different group. Okay, now for the Gigatoad.
Gigatoad. Sounds like a Digimon. Gigamon.
The Gigatoad?
Gigatoadmon.
Whoa, hey, there's a fake toad. That
All right.
is level 14.
I gotta get from his flank. Because that's where all my...
Do we want to do the Vadanoi?
Right there.
Okay, well, we'll kill this guy. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me pop a cooldown, provoke.
Get his flank.
That didn't last very long.
No. Yeah, I'm waiting for the AoE. So I got my mouse hovering over my stun.
Right. Well then.
Ooh, that's some nice XP.
Alright, that's everything.
Yes it is.
Little black mage hat is just sticking above water railing.
If you want, I can change them.
I mean,
I don't have one of those.
I got a baby gremlin. If that doesn't fancy you. I have a baby behemoth. If that also doesn't fancy you. I have a wind-up cursor.
Yep.
If that doesn't fancy yourself, I have a... Well, it's a baby behemoth. Yeah. Wind up Fran.
Fran.
Amalberga. It was so unbearable having to watch from the shadows while the bandits sold those precious gems. Alright, here you go. The Nashashite. Excellent work, adventure. You've dealt the bandits a crippling blow, and finally, after being co-signed to the shanty for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Nashashite to good use, worry not. Perfect. Give me more. Why a bandana? Must have 2 vials of Gigatoad secretion. Don't have much time left. Oops. Oh, bless you. You're not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He has always had a weak heart. Were he rich, he could take the meals and reagents he needs, and he would have no need for such foulness as the bile of toads. Hope is not all that is lost to us here. Gil and good health are scarce as well, and a necessary evil in a nation such as Ul'dah, I suppose. The few at the top feast and flourish, while the many at the bottom starve and suffer. Hey, I leveled again. So does done good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever. Some say that may be true for the syndicate. None of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a murmur's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. My time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. More equipment. Update our gear. Lilfric would like to deliver an item to Horizon. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave the Lost Hope right now, so in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Flufalupa. Although it's just an old ornament dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should give it to the boy before I came here. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not running all the way back there, so I'm going to just straight up teleport.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta go collect my 15 pugilist quest anyway.
Oh!
He teleported to Horizon, so can make use of that.
Oh, I accidentally clicked no.
Okay. Rourke, I received word from Captain Lorfric the other day. Thank you for delivering a letter for me. Here's the dagger, you jackass. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Lorfric says I am to have it. There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell you that. No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall expect Captain Wisdom to take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Nope, you are the captain, dipshit. Oh, God. You need to slap his ass.
I am the captain.
You are the captain now.
You're the captain now. Okay, now, yes, we can go back. Okay, well, actually, let's be honest. Let's grab this real quick. Oh, hey! Ooh, hey!
Yeah, I was gonna say, you get a shield. I'm like, okay, that means nothing to me.
That's actually a pretty beefy shield. Flupa needs your assistance in his fellow brass blades. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more. Roric, thermaturgs from the Ossuary are presently surveying the foothills for ancient relics, as the area is rife with wild beasts. The Horizon Garrison has been charged with the security. My Captain Baldwin set only a handful of brass blades, despite his assurance to the contrary. Such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the foothills and speak with Totorona. Alright, now we return to the Ul'dah to take care of our trainings.
I'm gonna learn how to punch people.
I'm gonna learn how to Captain America my shield, yo.
I think I'm finally gonna learn that thing that they do in those movies where you punch a hole in their chest and then you pull their heart out and you watch it beat a little bit and then you put it back in and then you punch them in the face again. I think that's what I'm about to learn.
Somehow I highly doubt it.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, don't you fucking
Question. Hammond in his holy fist.
dare. That's gross. Shouldn't have holes in your fists.
He is created. He is the creation of Sir Touchy-Feely.
First Sword, Mila wishes to assign you another task. Hail, Rorik, you come at a good time. Of another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames of the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Algean Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caverns with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders. Rourke, I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Okay.
All right, mine is... Oh, there you are, Glorious. I hope you come prepared for a lesson. Because today I want you to go out and fight those toxic toads at that nest. At the unholy air. But make no mistake, son. These toads are huge. Which means they have huge guts. And I want you to punch the shit out of them. But this is besides the point. The point is you'll need to use your head to overcome them. I want you to headbutt. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well. So bide your time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, thwack, rip, and tear through your foe with your fists. As
Rip and
proof
tear?
that you defeated the toads. Yep. Rip and tear. I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Chichudo and I will be waiting for you at Black Brush Station. Your lesson continues there.
When the Doomslayer music starts. Rip and tear, guys. Come on.
I will put on some BFG Division on right fucking now. Except we'd probably get copyright claimed.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, here we go. Wind up Bart's. I like how I can like easily glide when I move my character. Oh no, sticky tongue.
Oh no, sticky tongue?
Oh no, sticky tongue.
Oh,
Why
Rod's
does this
over
not?
here. Must go punch frogs. I'm gonna punch their legs off. Because that's how things work in this world.
Well, clearly.
Legs must be punched off.
All
I'm
right.
going the right way. Yeah.
All right. Well, obviously I see some stuff that I should probably kill for my gladiator or for my my gladiator stuff, but I'm not going to.
I am going to go punch some legs off of some toads.
I am, however, going to actually grab this aetherite since I'm in the area. I believe I can, as long as I have it and initiate the teleport, everyone else should still be able to teleport off me.
Mayhaps. Which one you at?
Drybone.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, you got, well.
I'm sure that's no surprise, really.
Yeah.
I think I went the wrong
We
way.
will be coming here quite a bit, if I remember right, for the base game.
Yeah.
With the Chocobo Porter 2. Okay, and then we just gotta run up. Okay. Oofda. Oh, I swear it gets faster. I just need a mount. I need my license. My mounting license.
Ugh.
I didn't mean it like that, you pervs.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
But you don't want to begin to believe that. You might be waiting a while.
Injured gladiator. Get down, they're still here. You feel a rush of arrows as an arrow whistles by your head. Okay. It is time to die, Amaja. Well, that didn't do anything. And because they're rangers, I can't get them close.
quick question. What
What's
area
up?
were we at where the those frogs were?
That was the clutch.
Central, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Central Funnel Line?
Yep, it was essentially west or east of Blackbush Station. Or Black Brush, excuse me.
Okay. I gotta go find some frogs to punch.
Oh, there we go. Don't worry, brother, I'll be fine. Though maybe not when the first sword is done with me. Hey, go and tell her that the Amaja are dead and leave the merchant to me. Okay, cool. We're gonna... Ugh. Okay, I guess we're gonna teleport back. Because I am not walking all the way back to... Camp Drybone and then porting Chocobo driving over to the other place.
Why am I not seeing any of the damn frogs over here? Let me head over this way.
Damn it, I did it again.
No, those are F'd. Or F's.
Yep, keep
There we
going.
go. There we go. I'm in the right area now.
I started running away from the aetherite crystal when I should have just used that to teleport. Instead, I had to go to the next closest one, which was over in the quicksand. Or near the quicksand. Fucking hate that. Oh, damn. I'm tired.
Alright, that's
Yeah.
one.
I knew I was right to send you, Rourke. You've done us proud. And I haven't even been in the Blood Sands yet. 7 hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect... Oh. 7 hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a sword play like this? Oh, this is Aldous. Aldous, you remember me. How goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? Because he's supposed to be a fencer. You
really want to go over there.
Good to
That's
see you
gonna
too,
bring
Mila.
cool.
My dear, you're more beautiful than I remember. Slap him with your sword through his chest. You're alive. Where have you been all these years? Answer me. Me? Well, if you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Bullshit. Oh, yeah. Damn it, Aldous. This is serious. We all thought you were dead, and for you to walk in here as though nothing ever happened? Have you forgotten how you dishonored... dishonored us. Ooh... I should cut you down where you stand-a-roo. Oh, that's the Mila I remembered. All fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face could still contort itself into some terrifying shapes. Ooh, she's mad at him. Ooh, love triangle. Between themselves. Don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun, but as you shall go. Okay. Rourke, what's up? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company. I doubt anyone else here could be so kind. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... He's gonna teach me how to throw a shield. I hope.
Well then.
Like Captain America.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, one more of these frogs. Gotta die.
Jeez. I'm just realizing I haven't uploaded my VODs to my YouTube channel in a while, so I'm not looking forward to doing that. Adventurers Guild. Especially since last stream was about 4 or 5 hours long.
Yeah.
And then my Tuesday stream I also have yet to upload. I just need to make sure I'm better at that because I ended up missing the first Path of Exile stream because I didn't grab it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. This is... okay, so I gotta leave the party because this is a queue.
Did you bring me those toad legs? Pretty sure I did. Yep, they don't look like toad legs, but that's what they are.
That's what people keep telling me, but I don't know, man.
This is the stuff, all right. Slurp. Now I just need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of... master? What I meant to say was you've done really good to defeat those toxic toads. Glorious, for the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against... Nana Japi. Oh my god! The talk was true! Hammond Holyfist is really here! Wow, that's just the worst voice to give that to.
Shit.
It's just another one of those lolly things.
Yeah, well.
I can take nary a step outside the guild without being flocked by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, I have great need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through the Black Brush Station. I reported this to the Brass Blades and the Stone Torches. Asked them to put an end to it, but they both turned a blind eye.
Somnus. That's a mind-warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who overindulge are said to have fallen to eternal slumber.
My dear friend suffered that very fate. That's why I want to put an end to this smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. Ha 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 ha. You've done enough to bring word to me, friend. For surely as Hammond Holyfist is my name, and it legally is. I changed it in the early, 7 decades ago. I'll see the smuggler scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through. 12 bless you, sir. You truly are a hero to us all. Ha 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 ha. Slight change of plans, Glorious. In place of the endurance test, we're gonna find and apprehend the smugglers. But first we must gather info. You two, find out what you can from the people of Black Brush Station. Report back to me once you've learned something. Just a little tiny hand coming up from... and a little trotting along.
All right. I got talking to all this. Oh, you came. Sorry you had to witness that little reunion between me and Myra. The Sword of Nala back from the dead. You'd think I'd be greeted by throngs of adoring fans, but not threats of violence. Listen, Rorik, you're good with the sword, that's plain to see. But more than that, you got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a former man of conviction, I can recognize a kindred spirit.
Good convection.
Yeah, I know. I got all that rising heat. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of a magnificent pair of swords that the Drunkard Prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. The man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. I stabbed him through the face. Rorik,
Are you done?
The hells! Oh no! Peasant folk screaming. Oh, and there's a bunch of hooded men with bows. Aldous, Sword of Nald, we've come for your head. If you do that, then how the hells am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. And then he drinks his ale like a badass. Oh no, he's out of ale. Now he's pissed. Well, ain't you a bunch of impetuous, humorous fellas? Impatient, excuse me. Up for a bit of fun, Rorik? I'll lead, you follow. I'm just like, you fucking, whatever, dick.
God.
Alright, so I gathered from... I talked to 2 people and Chathudo again, so she was part of the quest to give me information, even though her job was to get information.
Okay.
So... The Alec Man, the likely hideout, and a silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like it. I don't like this one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Quern lair west out of the Coffer and Coffin. We'll lie in wait for them Lie in wait at the designated location. So yeah, that's over there. There it is. Waiting.
Oh, okay, I see what's going on.
Ooh. Oh, I gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, no, I gotta disband. Because my things, need to queue.
Oh, okay. It's a shame that we can't queue up for it as a party. But, like, I
Yeah.
understand.
But it would
Yes,
be kind of nice.
Yeah, because then we could actually see each other's, like, conversations.
Balls. That's... Some 4 people. Gahaha. We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wigfar's bound to be pleased.
Save the talk. We have crates to move. Shusha, is it? It is you, isn't it? Yeah. Chuchuto and Master. It's been a while.
Okay.
You vanished from the gale with the area word, and we find you here smuggling Somnus with those villains. What is the meaning of this?
Gigatoad, my boy. I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. Student or no, you must be held accountable. Gigatoad, glorious. Your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. Knock them into next week.
You lot, take care of these meddlers.
Don't you turn your back on me, motherfucker. I'm gonna punch you in the face, bitch.
All right,
That's
so
it.
I killed a bunch of people, and so now Eldest comes up to me. He's going, didn't think he'd go as far as to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink, one with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Me thinks he might be my job quest master.
Possibly.
Just because he used there is a ability that I will get once I get my job class at level 30 that is essentially, I don't know, you might have seen him use it where he a light flashes from him that is essentially just it's literally an AoE anonymity generator. It gives basically a bunch of aggro. So it calls a bunch of aggro to you.
Oh shit, that's super handy.
Yeah. It is a bread and butter move. But obviously I won't be able to do anything with it for a while.
Of course.
Alright, so Mal should still be fighting. So I will talk to Mila. Hopefully this will
Apparently
go.
these marmots decided to get in on the action.
Yeah. My apologies, Rorik. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier, but when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. The shield lob technique will allow you to attack from afar without the need for range weaponry. Since we gladiators are permanent close range fighters, ability to draw the attention of distant foes and a valuable asset. May it serve you well in the field, Rorik. Yay, I got my Captain America.
Okay, and
You
I
gotta get.
always get Carass.
Thank God.
And I got the shield bomb technique.
AoE attack. I'm gonna stun your bitch ass.
Okay, and then I level 17.
Yeah, beat the shit out of them all. Yeah, back up, bitches. You back up. Go all Ken Shibro on your ass.
Sapphire Exchange.
If you know who I am, then you know what's good for you. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Holy fist. Don't make me laugh. You're being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about?
Where's
It was
the
a
jeweler?
dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wild, trading alone, like a badass. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking it to accompany him back, I followed on his heels and was about to call out. When I saw this! And this weird little scrampy muskrat thing is walking towards him.
Oh, yeah.
Challenge the Holy Fist. You're a fighting spirit, I'll grant you that. But you do well to know your limits. So be it. Yeah! As he's trying to attack a thing and he can't hit shit. Master? You read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. Holy shit! The marmot just fucking flash kicked him. All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. That is hilarious. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot. A common bleeding marmot. He would remind us how strong he was at every turn. And he was lying through his teeth. Oh. I can scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wigfer learns of this. I'm pretty impressed by that marmot able to do a flash kick, though.
Yeah. I mean, might be able to kick your ass.
No.
No.
Good to meet you, Cheeto. Glorious. I didn't mean to deceive anyone. Least of all, my students. Him and Holy Fist conquered every foe that stood before him. But he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, and my endurance. They've all left me. There's nothing here but a
That's what it
decrepit
was.
old man with an awesome voice and mustache.
That's what it
I
was.
could be
It was the
alone
hunting
for a
hat.
while now. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're to do as Chichudo bids, Glorious. Okay.
Yeah.
Time to go back to the guild. I can't speak to Chitudo right here, even though she's right in front of me. I
Yeah,
have
of
to
course.
wait until we go all the way back to the guild.
Of course.
Oh, wait. Did I get another? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Shoot. I gotta figure out where I can buy some dyes.
I believe there's a person in Horizon. Let me go check real quick. I'm right here.
Alright, where's Chitudo? There you are.
Because... Oh, dye vendor. Here we go.
That works too.
I've been doing some thinking, Glorious. Well, 'tis true that Master has been deceiving us. He has meant us no harm.
Oh,
Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Hammond has lost some sense of purpose. His will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this, and I want him to regain his confidence, but he needs to regain his former strengths. Listen, Glorious. Master ever said that you remind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique. One which Master Hammond used to great effect his prize fighting days. Fist of Earth, it's called. And with it you can shore up your defenses to be as unyielding as the earth itself. Make that technique your own, Glorious, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Hammond beholds you, he will surely be moved to action.
So there is a dye vendor, but it is
Uh-huh.
sorry. I had some notifications on my Streamlabs. There is a dye vendor, but we can't access him right now. Oh shit, where am I going? I think it's Horizon.
Oh, I already got a... Oh, never mind.
We don't access him until Vesper Bay, and we gotta be level 15, which is not an issue, but we have to wait till...
Vesper Bay.
Yeah. Which shouldn't be too much longer.
No, it's just on the other side of Horizon.
Yeah. Yeah, but we gotta wait till we get to that section. Because the good thing, what I really like about Final Fantasy XIV is that as long as you do the side quests alongside the story quests, the side quests will end up going into the story quests, or story quests will go into the side quests. Mm-hmm. They actually have a really good interconnective flow between everything. And the notifications that I apparently had some drop frames over 25%, so I just might be having a slow connection day.
My daily days.
Yeah.
Where are the ruins? Is that in Horizon? Or by Horizon?
The ruins?
I still gotta talk to Tortuna.
Do you not know whom you face? Oh, Void Call. Oh no, he's calling the Void. Hearken to me, dens in the abyss. Slay these interlords and feast upon their souls. Oh, Palanga. You'll either be slain, thief. I will not ask again. Okay, gotta kill Palanga.
Damn Blonga. You're really in my way.
Okay. There we go. Got him. Master Papashan, but why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults, Owain. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General, he ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Sworn. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again. Back in the city. Oh, fuck. The source of his strength becomes clear. Ooh, masked man. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Ooh.
You got me a present!
Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live.
Gonna punch it in the face.
I don't like this. Lesser Gargoyle. Okay, let's make sure that we have... This interrupts the use of a target's action. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I'm poisoned.
Don't do that.
Hunt springs this pernatal might. Mwahaha, right as the venom eats at its oh. Oh hey, guess what? It's a good thing that I have antidotes. Oh, Thancred. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. An unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me.
Alright, masked man.
Alright, man out of the mask.
Get on behind you so I can flank the shit out of you.
Am I blind? No, he's blind. Get stunned. Duty complete. Sweet.
Duty.
Duty. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, this is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Ascians, to give them their true name. Ooh, secret death cults?
Death cults.
Death cults. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. He said, what's up, man? Have we Shilarians crossed paths with Ascians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracies you'll stumble upon to next. I jest. Had I truly been watching you or every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But alas, but all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. On that note, I must away until next time, Rorik. Pray return to the waking sands. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this?
Another crystal.
Another, ooh. Shadowy rock.
Can I punch it?
Ooh, it disappeared. What could that forebode? Oh, man. Okay, returning. Mal, just return.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, and then, Ethernet.
And then
Alchemist.
Okay.
Is it
yeah,
Alchemist? Come on, load faster.
Lord faster!
That was always the worst part of my rig, is that it plays really well and then looks really pretty, but it takes a little bit more to load because I have everything bumped up.
Yeah. Hello, Papa Sean. Yay.
Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Rorik? I was once a Sultan Sworn, you know, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of Station Master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, least you doubt whenever Her Grace ventures out the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn, Rorik. Sultan Sworn, Rorik.
Exalted vessel of Northar, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar.
Not that anybody
Her Royal
cares.
Majesty, Nanamo Ulnamo
I'm
presents.
glad that's a spoken one, because
Yep.
Long live Nanamo! Glory to the Sultana!
The Unburnt. Queen of Men.
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor.
my
he
pompadour
might
is bigger
bestow.
than you.
Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it.
Bring it forth. And then she's like, quickly, manslave.
Hand it to him so that he may hand it to me.
Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this Rauban.
Ooh, hey, we've heard about him before.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you come
I've
out
heard
of
that
your
voice
grace,
many times.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of pretty big voice actors. It's like Square Enix can afford them or something.
it's true.
It's kind of like Bethesda.
Owes you a great debt.
Yeah. I mean,
I am Rauban al-Din. With the consent of her grace,
Uh,
I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate.
they got Chandler to play Benny in Fallout New Vegas.
I count my blessings when I find one. Her grace invites you to join her at the coming
I was actually reading up on some stuff. Quite a few of the the people who are in Critical Role, they voice acted a lot of games, from like Bethesda to some Square Enix games to the list is huge as far as their voice acting talent.
Yeah, it's like they're famous or something.
I know. It's annoying.
Yep. And they're all old, too. Old enough to get into the, be able to actually work in voice acting in the early 2000s, when voice acting got huge. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty. So I need to equip that ring. It is about 9:11. I do need to actually pop off for the night. I would like to go more, but I gotta pop off for the night. So thank you everyone who joined my stream. I don't think anybody really is watching, but for the VODs, thank you for checking out the VODs. Check me out on my stream at www.twitch.tv/Fekard99, FEKARD99. You all have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.